for the final one, we've got our buffalo chicken sandwich. I went ahead and pre-cooked some more chicken. Now, once again, if you put it in raw, you can cook it in with the buffalo or the barbecue sauce. Just double check and make sure that the sauce, because depending on what sauce you're using, sometimes it may get a little thick on you. You may need to add a little bit of water to kind of thin it down where it doesn't get too thick, and that's okay. But if it's pre-cooked this way, most likely you won't have to worry about that. And make sure to get out, if there's any little bones sometimes left in, go ahead and pull those. Okay. Now, I'm just using a regular wing sauce for this. There's different kinds and different varieties, different degrees of heat, I should say. This one's a fairly mild one. So that, just leave it to your own preference. Just make sure to leave a little bit of the sauce for just like a last minute splash onto the sandwich. They'll kind of freshen it up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm using our Food Club ranch dressing packets. Use about half a packet for this. Now if you're using barbecue instead of the buffalo, just omit that part. It's actually a little bit better if you put a little bit of brown sugar in with the barbecue. Okay. Now, like I said, if you're using the raw chicken, you can let that cook up to about 3 hours before you need to pull it apart. If it's pre-cooked chicken, about that time it should be about done, depending on how low of a setting that you have. So this is one of those things, if game day, you can set it on low first thing in the morning and just let it cook throughout the day. You won't have any problem. But if you're just wanting it something a little bit quicker, you can turn it up a little bit. Just make sure if you're cooking it really quick, kind of go in and stir it periodically to make sure it's not scorching into the pot. Okay. Now, you'd want to cover this as well. Okay. And go ahead and cover the soup. All right. Now for the chicken, a couple different ideas. Now you can make a traditional buffalo chicken sandwich. I prefer just a fresh baked sub row because you'll have a better flavor and better quality from it using that. But also, if you're using it for just making little snacks, we got these little cocktail breads. The sourdough ones goes really well with it. You can take the chicken and put it onto the cocktail bread, a little bit of either blue cheese dressing or ranch dressing, and then melt some provolone or even just Monterey Jack over top of it. And that makes a great little snack item. Today, though, we'll use some of this. Okay. layer it on there. I'm going to use ranch dressing for this one. And now I'll call for provolone. Like I said, if you prefer Monterey Jack on it, you can do that. Or even white American goes really good with this. And you can take that, either serve it with cheese cold, or put it in the oven and just kind of let it melt the cheese down. You can serve it as a whole sandwich, or you can actually take it and slice it up into little bite-sized sandwiches for the game day especially.